Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier. So today in this particular video I am going to discuss how we can crawl different S3 locations using a single crawler. Okay, that is one single crawler we will be using to crawl different S3 locations, and different catalog tables will be created based on those S3 locations. Okay, so sometimes we get this kind of requirement that we are having option to create only one crawler, but we might need to create multiple different tables in our Glue catalog, and then we can query using Athena, right? If you are facing that kind of situation, then you can follow this particular technique what I am going to explain. Okay, basically AWS Glue itself support this feature, so let's see how to do that. Okay, so first what I will do, I will go to S3 and I will upload some data. Okay, so here I am having my iris dataset, popular iris dataset. I have basically splitted that same data into three different files. One is Setosa, one is Farsicolor, and another one is Virginica. That is three different categories. I split it into three different files, right? So here you can see, here class name all are iris Setosa only. Okay, similarly here if I go to next file, which is Farsicolor, here you will see that here all class names are Farsicolor only, right? And the last one is Virginica. So here you can see all the class names are from Virginica. Okay, right? Now what we'll do, three different files we'll be uploading in three different folders in our S3 location, and we will run only one crawler to create tables in our Glue catalog, right? So in S3 first what I will do, I will create a bucket. Okay, demo one crawler multiple location, some name I am giving. Okay, and then here I will create the bucket, right? So up to this it is done. Now here what I will do, I will basically first create a folder for my Setosa class. Okay, so Setosa, right? And then here I will create another folder, Virginica, and another one I'll be creating for Farsicolor. Okay, right? And now what I will do, I will upload the data in it. So in Setosa, I'll be uploading the Setosa file. Okay, once that is done, I will go to Farsicolor and I will upload the Farsicolor file. So here second one also uploaded, and then the last one I will upload Virginica file in the Virginica folder. So here all are uploaded successfully. Okay, so now what we want to crawl all these three folders together in using a single crawler. Okay, let's see how to do that. So I will go back to AWS Management Console. I will go to AWS Glue, and there I'll be creating a crawler. Okay, add crawler name demo all in one. This name I am giving because all folders I want to crawl using a single crawler, so like this name I am giving. Okay, crawl all folders from the data source, that's fine. And then here I will first select my first folder, that is Setosa. Okay, so here I'll be going and I'll be choosing the Setosa location, and here I'll give one more slash. Okay, then I'll go to next. Here you can see add another data source. This option is there, right? By default it is no. I have to select yes, and then I will click on next. Again the same page will come, and this time I will select another location, that is basically this Farsicolor. Okay, and I'll put one slash, then I'll go to next, and then another data source I want to basically crawl, so I'll go to next, and I'll be choosing the Virginica one also, that is the last one. Okay, right? So all three folders I want to crawl using the single crawler. I'll go to next, and I don't want to add some other source systems, that's fine, so I'm keeping no. Then I'll go to next, choose an existing IAM policy, so I'm having this particular IAM role, which is having Glue service role access and S3 access, all these things. And as you can see that these three folders where the crawler will crawl. This is getting listed. So then I'll go to next, and frequency run on demand, fine. Add database. Here I can give the name as demo white. Okay. Once that is created, I'll go to next, and then here I will click on finish. Okay. Once that is finished, here you can click on this and you can see that these are the locations. Now if I create the table, what will happen? The table name will be getting created as a folder name. Okay, so one table with the name Setosa, one table with the name Farsicolor, one table with the name Farjinica will be created. Okay, so if I go to database and show you, currently in this particular database no table is present. I can refresh and show you, currently nothing is there. All I will do, I will run a single crawler. Okay, so here you will see that the status is changed to starting. So that means our crawler is started, and it will crawl all these three different folders inside which our data is present. Okay, and then eventually what will happen, that crawler is single crawler only, but in the behind the scene it is crawling three different locations. Like that you can add multiple. Okay, so for individual locations, individual tables will be created in Glue Catalog, and that we can basically query using our Athena. Okay, so I will open AWS Management Console in a new tab, and I will keep my Athena open. Okay, and here database name I'll be choosing demo YT, right? So here see, this much time is elapsed, 43 seconds, right? It is going to take some time because you can understand crawler is exploding the schema, okay, and all these things. So it will just take some time. So here you can see currently the status is stopping. So by this time the table should be getting created in catalog. So I can go to this, and then if I check the table, see Farjinica, Setosa and Farsicolor, all three are created, and different tables are pointing to different S3 locations. Okay, so if I go to Athena and if I refresh this page, here you will see all three tables are coming. Okay, maybe I can do select distinct class name from Setosa. Okay, let's see whether it is giving only ID Setosa or not. You see ID Setosa only it is giving. Okay, similarly I can check the class name for another table. Farsicolor. So it is giving only ID Farsicolor. Okay, so that means these three different locations are not mixed up, they are isolated only. Okay, and last one I can give Farjinica. So see here different distinct class names it is pointing. Okay, even if you check the DDL, if I just click on generate table DDL, here you will see that this particular table is pointing to Farjinica S3 location. Similarly for Farsicolor, if I do generate table DDL, you will see that that is pointing to Farsicolor folder. Okay, if I do for Setosa, here you will see it is pointing to Setosa location. Okay, so using this particular technique, using a single glue crawler, you can crawl multiple S3 locations. Okay, multiple data sources, right? So I hope you understood this and enjoyed this. If you find this video helpful, then please like, share and comment. Subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed till now, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Thank you.